Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A'udzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanirrahim. Maliki yaumiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. Amin. With the name of God, the infinite compassionate and continually merciful. All praise is God's, sustainer and cherisher of all worlds. The infinitely compassionate and continually merciful, sovereign of the day of recognition. You alone do we worship and serve. You alone do we ask for help. Guide us on the clear path, the path of those who have received your blessing, not the path of those who have brought stringency upon themselves, nor of those who wander astray. Amen.
Amin, amin. Assalamu alaikum, friends. Welcome into the circle. It's a joy to be with you all. I'm joining you all from New York, and Ita, if you want to say where you're joining us from.
I'm joining you from Indonesia. Currently from Yogyakarta, Indonesia.
So, alhamdulillah that we're here in the circle of lovers. And we begin in the name of God, infinite compassion, overwhelming mercy. And we begin by simply bringing our finest attention to our breath. As we breathe and are breathed by that one and only one. And as we breathe together, one breath, we allow our minds to sink into the space of our hearts, allow our center of gravity to shift from head into heart space. And if it's helpful, we add to the rhythm of our breath those sacred words, La ilaha illallah. Breathing out, La ilaha on the out breath, being emptied. Breathing in illallah, only God, only love, only that one on the in breath. And remembering our theme for this month, to be self-giving is to be free of self. As we breathe out La Ilahe, we might imagine with that out-breath giving ourselves completely to God, emptying all that we are into the One. And with Il Allah, as we breathe in, we feel ourselves freed from the heavy burden of self, from the prison of self, as we are filled with God. And so we continue to breathe La ilaha illallah. And resting in that open space of the heart that we discover when we are freed of self. Let us offer 7 Ya Kudus, O Holy One, O Pure One, pointing to that innate purity, that pristine holiness that abides in everything. When we see everything freed from the heavy veils of self. Breathing in Ya, breathing out Kudus. 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 Ya Kudus, O purity, O indwelling holiness, Ya Allah. Amen. Over to our sister Ita, who has some words to share with our hearts.
Thank you, Matthew. To be self-giving is to be free of self. What does it mean? For Viswan, two words came into the mind: sincerity and servanthood. In the Quran, in the Surat At-Tahat, ayat 6, it says, "To him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is on the earth, and whatever is in between and whatever is underground." This includes us, everything we do and give. So it is actually not ours to give. It is his to give. It is not for us to give. We cannot claim that we have give some charity or give some service. All that we can do is being sincere in giving, in the servanthood. Here are some examples of how our peer Mevlana embodied it. I took it from the book Rumi and His Friends, Stories of the Lovers of God, translated by our beloved Kamil Anna. A wise monk in the region of Constantinople, now Istanbul, had heard of the learning, humility, and tenderness of Mevlana, and overwhelmed with affection for him, went to Konya to find him. The monks of the city came out of the city to greet him and welcomed him with honor. The sincere monk asked to be taken to visit our master. However, by chance, the wise monk met Mevlana on the street, and when he saw him, the monk prostrated himself 3 times before his sovereign of the spiritual world. When he got up, he saw that Mevlana also was prostrating before him. It is said that our master bowed 33 times before the surprised monk. Here Mevlana showed his sincere humbleness and set himself free of any sense of pride or power. Blessed is the one to whom God has given riches, beauty, honor, and power, who is generous with his wealth, chaste with his beauty, and humble in his honor, and just with his power. Another example also from the book is the story of Sultan Walid, the son of our beloved Mevlana, who shared the stories that every time Mevlana gave some lectures, silently, without anyone knowing, he put some money below their sleeping rugs. So in the morning, the students were surprised to find some money below their praying rugs. Sometimes it's 10 lira, sometimes 20 lira, depending on their needs. And Sultan Walid said, "From the beginning of my father's spiritual journey until the very end of his life, like Khalifah Umar, all that he did it out of sincere love for God, and never just for people or out of hypocrisy. Mevlana, Khalifah Umar, and the Prophet Muhammad SAW choose consciously poverty by free themselves from the need of wealth of this world. Today is Waisak Day, at least here in Indonesia. Indonesia is homeland of many religions, and that's why I'm traveling to Yogyakarta from my hometown Jakarta, because in Jogja there is this Borobudur temple, one of the 7 wonders of the world, and there is a feast celebration going on today and tomorrow. So I'm there to witness and see all the beautiful celebration. Vaisak is the birth journey and passing of Buddha. And this fun, notice that there are actually similarities between self-giving in Buddhism and Mevlana's teaching. There are the famous 7 advices of Mevlana. And the first one says that our generosity and help to others should be like the river, ever flowing. Similar, the Bodhisattva in Buddhism understand that it is if one were to liberate oneself to full enlightenment, one has to liberate others at the same time. This understanding becomes the main guidance in Buddhism practice. It is through helping others that one can help oneself. Unconditional or unattached generosity, giving, and helping others is known as dana in Buddhism. A heart of offering dana to others originates from a heart of unconditional loving kindness and sincerity. And this is exactly what Mevlana meant in his advice, that our generosity and help to others should be like the river, ever flowing. He or she who understands that the very moment that he or she is giving, he's already receiving. The giver simultaneously becomes the receiver. And there is no real difference between the benefactor and the beneficiary. We in Sufism understand this as oneness. So how do we practice this in our day-to-day life? For this one, it starts with the awareness that it is not for us to give, but we are simply the manifestation or the tool for the divine. And that sets this one free. Evala.
Evaga. So this heart doesn't want to layer these beautiful words with too many more words. To be self-giving is to be free of self. When I was initially working with this theme, this mind misremembered it as to be self-giving is to be selfless. And I thought, well, the opposite of selfless is self-more, more self. And so to be self-giving is to be less dominated by the self, by the nafs. And we human ones, we have a tendency to want to reify or fix our sense of self as something to be protected, as something permanent and independent of others. And this, of course, isn't true. And it's so lovely that Ita has brought into the circle the fragrance of the Buddha this morning, or for you this night. And on our Sufi path, we are of course the inheritors of the wisdom and the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. But we also know that the divine has sent 124,000 messengers throughout time to every people, every language, every culture, revealing the same essential truths. And so we can also speak of Hazrati Buddha, alayhi salam. And one of the central enduring insights of the Buddha was what he called anatta, or no self. He saw that there was no fixed, permanent, independent self apart from the interdependent web of relationships in which we all arise and in which we are all flowing and being formed and being educated by our sustainer. Or as they say in South Africa, Ubuntu, which means I am because you are. And the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, he said that the believers, the faithful, those on the path of selflessness, are like two hands washing each other. This beautiful image, two hands washing each other. And he didn't mean two hands on different bodies, a hand over there and this hand washing each other, but rather these two hands, which seem to be separate. The believers are like this. It looks like we're separate, but wait, they're connected in one body. He says that's what the believers are in fact like. And so we tend to each other, we care for each other, we wash each other, because we know that there is no other. We know that in the end, la ilaha illallah, there's nothing but God. Or as Mevlana says, if you would become love, become we. Break out of the isolating trap of self. And this is why we focus so much on our path on the adab of relationships. How we are with each other is who we are. We may think we're this way or that way, but we see who we really are in what Kabir Dede calls the laboratory of relationship. And we don't focus only on our human relationships, but on our relationship with all of life, our relationship with our water glass, which we might kiss gently before taking a sip, or maybe the daf that we kiss before drumming, to remind ourselves that even objects aren't objects, that they are servants of God, and that they serve us, and that we are in service to each other. And so we seek to cultivate that intimacy through our relationships with God and in all of life. And to remember that we aren't just a bunch of isolated I's, but that we are and always have been a we, or even better, maybe we could say a we-ing, that we are a verb more than a fixed noun. We are a dynamic, flowing dance of life in the life of Allah. And we're all made up of all of our relationships, including our relationship with the divine, which we make primary. And when we give ourself to that self, then we are freed of self, freed of the trap of me, and freed of that illusory box that we mistake to be ourself, and that makes us miserable, that makes us disconnected, isolated, and that leads to all of the horrors and tragedies in the world, from war to ecological collapse, to misogyny, to racism. All of them rooted in this illusory sense that we're independent, that we are not and have not always been a we. That result from our kufr, our denial, our veiling of the truth that we are like two hands of one body. But when we stop defending that little box of self and instead open the box, pour out ourself, give ourself in prayer, in worship. These are some of our primary ways of self-giving. Salat is an act of giving the self as we touch the ground in prostration. Zikrullah is an act of offering the heart as we come into divine remembrance. And also in our acts of service, and our acts of charity and kindness, and our striving for justice in our world. When we give ourselves in all these ways, we are freed of self, and we are liberated into the we that we are. Mevlana says, once you get hold of selflessness, you'll be dragged from your ego and freed from many traps. And again, he says, if you desire the self, get out of the self, leave the shallow stream behind, and flow into the river, deep and wide. Don't be an ox pulling the wheel of the plow. Turn with the stars that wheel above you. Flow into the river. Move out of this static, stagnant box of self. Flow into the river that Ito was speaking about, that river of God, that river of we. Turn with the stars, turn in relationship with all of life. Be self-giving. And that flow that constitutes who we really are. And so be free of self. Little by little, and more, may it be so. Amen. And we remember that as we strive to walk the Sirat al-Mustaqim, that clear path into the heart of God, that along the way we will not be free of mistakes, of faults, and of sins. May these become opportunities for our growth, for our learning, lessons in humility and surrender. May we be forgiven, and may we be forgiving. Bismillah, astaghfirullah. 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 estafiruna, 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 estafiruna. And held in that ocean of mercy and forgiveness, we remember that all of existence, with its seeming polarities, contradictions, opposites, is sourced in a single source of life and being. And we say these words, La ilaha illallah, to remind ourselves of the oneness of existence, and to remind ourselves to not make idols, false gods, of our limited conceptions or of the whims and desires of our egos. Bismillah, La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah, 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 ilaha illallah, la 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 ilaha illallah, 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 illallah. La ilaha illallah. There is only one heart beating in all things, only one heart in which we are all held, the heart of Allah. And that one heart expresses itself uniquely through each of our hearts. And each of our hearts are a portal, a doorway into that heart, and a doorway through which that heart flows into the world. And we cry out this name Allah in recognition of that one heartbeat of God in which we are held and by which we are sustained. Bismi Jalal, Ya Allah. Allah, 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 whispering to your beloved, Allah, 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 staying with the heart, staying close to the heart.
Saat ini dapat berkata, semoga kebaikan terbuka dan semoga kejahatan tersingkirkan. Semoga permohonan sederhana ini dikabulkan dalam majelis yang mulia. Semoga Allah yang Maha Mulia mensucikan dan memenuhi hati kami dengan cahaya. Kebesaran namanya. Semoga hati para pencinta dibuka. Semoga setiap momen dalam perjalanan kita menjadi gemilang. Dalam setiap helaan nafas guru kita Mevlana. Dengan cahaya yang digenggam oleh Syams dan Balat. Dengan cahaya kudus Muhammad. Dengan kedermawan iman Ali. Dengan perantaran Muhammad, Rasul yang umi serta rahim. Untuk seisi dunia. Semoga kita selalu berkata, I introduce some Indonesian rose prayer. This of course translate into, may this moment be blessed. May goodness be opened and may evil be dispelled. May our humble plea be accepted in the court of honor. May the most glorious God purify and fill our hearts with the light of His greatest name. May the hearts of the lovers be opened. May our moments, all our journeying be resplendent by the breath of Hasrati Mevlana, by the secret of Shams and Balat, by the holy light of Muhammad, by the generosity of Iman Ali, and the intercession of Muhammad, the unlettered prophet. Mercy to all the worlds. May we say,
Amin, amin, amin. Demi Hazrati Pir, Tekabal Mina, Karami, Mevla, Bismi Zatika, Ya Allah. May we greet one another, friends, and be greeted. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.